everybody. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? It was Tuesday afternoon. Welcome to your boy. Before we get started with today's video, follow me up here on Twitch at I'm Bruce Leroy BIH. Twitter, Instagram, follow me over there at I am Bruce Leroy. TikTok is Bruce Leroy BIH. I was about to give myself a round of applause, but I didn't deserve it because I fucked up. I'm talking too goddamn fast and I'm stuttering. Anyway, moving forward. All right, so I got like little small apologies, but really it's not really an excuse. Okay. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was acting like a little lazy, little scary ass bitch. The weather is really bad where I'm at, and I was low-key scared to take my ass outside and go stream. But in my defense, just a small defense, right? Just what they call it in court, mitigated factors. So y'all don't give me the death penalty, all right? I do not want the electric chair, the hanger, whatever the hell y'all gonna give me. I don't want it. I love my life and I love y'all. Some of y'all, not all of y'all. But anyway, all jokes aside, I'm still behind on my music administrative tasks. I kind of caught up with it a little bit more as of recent, just a little bit. But I ain't gonna lie, it was a chore. Literally, I ain't get shit done this weekend. Literally, the most work I ever done was yesterday. So, and it's kind of hard too, because I be trying to post content in bulk and shit. And literally, I be trying to like knock out 4 videos, and that bitch be taking like fucking 4 hours to post 4 videos. I'm like, bro, come on, man. But yeah, anyway, it is what it is with that. We moving forward. So, the conference championships have commenced. The Pro Bowl is this Sunday. I'm not watching that shit. Y'all can kiss my ass. This is the type of Pro Bowl that I liked. I think it was something on Twitter when Chad Ochocinco was joking with Ben Roethlisberger about him throwing to him. So I'm with that. I went with Sean Taylor smacked the shit out of the punter. That's the only motherfucking Pro Bowl I recognize. When Jeff Saturday, I think it was his last year or whatever, he switched jerseys to go snap for Peyton Manning. That's the motherfucking Pro Bowl I recognize. I don't recognize this bullshit right here. This right here, this is garbage. This is ass. It's some goddamn flag football shit. You gotta be fucking hell nah. Real quickly, we gotta have some conversations about certain things. Let me look some shit up real quick. Hold on, y'all. So NFL Fox, NFL Honors finalists. I want y'all to look at this shit right here. So for 6 hours ago, we're going to look at MSN. All right, guys. So these are the motherfuckers. I need to see who made these votes. Because this shit is fucking laughable. And we're about to break up another point, too, because I'm going to forget. Who the fuck made this list? Do they even say it? Wait, hold on one second. My bad, y'all. I'm all over the place. I didn't get my shit together. Who is in charge of NFL honors nominations? We gotta get to the motherfucking bottom of this shit. The Associated Press. Bunch of 50 sports writers and broadcast. So not one motherfucking athlete is involved. A bunch of sports writers and broadcasters. A weighted point system where voters rank their top 5 choices. So the AP. Associated Pussies. Okay, so the Associated Pussies, or the Associated Prejudiced, whatever you like to call it. Let's call them Associated Pussies for all intents and purposes. This is what the Associated Prejudiced Pussies decide to make the most valuable player. Josh Allen did not even have a better year than last year. And not only that, there was not one time, not one fucking week, not one game where he was definitively the best player in the NFL or even the second best. So Josh Allen being on this fucking list is insane. There's not one fuck are we doing here? So honestly, Josh Allen should be out of this motherfucker. Trevor Lawrence played not great in the first half of the season, but played solid, like played pretty good the second half. That doesn't qualify for MVP. MVP is from week 1 to week 17, who was the best player in the NFL, who was the most productive player in the NFL. Trevor Lawrence does not fucking qualify because you can't just play the second half good and then the first half you would just you was in goddamn South Beach playing fucking rock paper scissors with Dwayne Wade. Drake May, definitely one of the leading MVP candidates. He deserves to be there. There should be no fucking arguing about this. Christian McCaffrey, are you fucking serious? Are we serious? And it's not to say that Christian McCaffrey had a bad year, despite the fact that sometimes his numbers be up and down. He didn't have a bad year. He actually had a solid year, okay? But I'm putting Bijan over Christian McCaffrey. I'm putting the fucking league's leading rusher, James Cook, over him. Hell, I'll probably even put goddamn fucking, what's old boy from the Colts name? Jonathan Taylor over Christian McCaffrey. This shit is fucking ridiculous. Matthew Stafford, MVP candidate. So literally, Josh Allen be completely off this fucking list. Myles Garrett should be on this list. James Cook should be on this list. Jackson Smith-Njigba should be on this fucking list. Or let's just say you don't want to put him, you can put Puka Nacua. But literally, there's 3 fucking names that do not belong here. I'm telling you right now, I made a joke. I said the White Citizens Council made this fucking list. Because there's no fucking way. Nigga, I think your fucking Eugene Bull Connor's goddamn grandkids made this motherfucker live. Like, what do you think about Myles Garrett? Oh, fuck them here. You're not having him here. Hell no. Josh Allen. Hell yeah, that's our savior. Hell yeah. Oh, hell, Josh Allen. Hell's Bill Mafia. Hell yes. Oh, Drake May. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you didn't know white boys can run too. Yeah, Matthew Stafford. Oh, yeah, he's slinging that motherfucker. That boy got a big cock on him. Oh, hell yeah. Christian McCaffrey. Oh, we gotta get our white brothers can run. We gotta keep it alive. This is who made this motherfucker goddamn white, a fucking Ku Klux Klan goddamn fucking committee, goddamn meeting made this stupid ass list. No Myles Garrett, no James Cook, no Jackson Smith-Njigba. Hell, if you don't want to put Jackson Smith-Njigba, at least put fucking Puka Nacua up there. Like, what the fuck are we doing? This list is ass. Defensive Player of the Year: Will Anderson, Benito, Myles Garrett. I'm not sure if Aiden Hutchinson deserves it. Micah Parsons, I guess. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you. I would probably put Quinion in here. You know what I mean? Just because he was shutting shit down, but. A matter of fact, what's old boy number 43? 1 second. Chargers defense Pro Bowlers. What's number 43? Yeah, Tuli Pilatu, possibly. And who else I'll probably put? Because Aiden Hutchinson didn't do enough to me to deserve Defensive Player of the Year. I'm so sorry. I'll probably put, I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all gonna kill me. I'll probably put Jordan Davis up here before I put Aiden Hutchinson. I'm keeping it real. It's not to say that Aiden Hutchinson is an elite, but I think he's more or less going off of name recognition. Micah Parsons, I don't get how, I mean, he was having a good year, I guess, but Defensive Player of the Year, you gotta be the most dominant. Like, I'm putting Brian Burns. I'm putting fucking Danielle Hunter. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting that boy Tulapaz, whatever that guy name is. Like, I'm putting them guys in there. I'm not like, bro, nah. I ain't feeling that. I ain't gonna be honest with you. I'm trying to figure out who else. Maybe Kevin Byard, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But nah. Offensive Player of the Year, I don't think this list really fucking matters. Yeah, I guess the list looks mostly right. Offensive Rookie of the Year: Jackson Dart, Amika Akuba, Trayvon Henderson, Tatoria McMillan, Tyler Show. Is there another rookie? Okay. Emin Wari had a great year. Abdul Carter. What the fuck did Abdul Carter? I ain't gonna lie to you. Now listen, it's too soon to speak, but I think he's a bust. This nigga didn't do shit this year. I don't know. Did Abdul Carter have... Let me look at this nigga's stats real quick. Hold on 1 second. Abdul Carter. I gotta go fucking see this nigga's stats. Because it's just no motherfucking way. 4 sacks. Okay. Bro, this nigga had a fucking garbage ass year. This nigga didn't do shit this year. 2 forced fumbles. All right, that's solid. He didn't do shit, bro. Like, what the fuck? He had 25 times, bro. That nigga didn't do a fucking thing. Bro, this nigga didn't do shit this year. Bro, this nigga was ass. I'm sorry. Abdul Carter, he's on a bus watch for me. I'm so sorry. He didn't do shit this year. Like fucking polar bear, goddamn, in the fucking Bahamas. Like Xavier Watts, James Pierce Jr. Hell yeah, for sure. Coach of the year, Liam Cohen, yes. Ben Johnson, I think Ben Johnson has to get there. If Ben Johnson does not win Coach of the Year, it's a fucking robbery. Mike McDonald, fair. Kyle, what the fuck did Kyle Shanahan do? Oh my God, you managed the roster without Fred Warner. Oh, you did your fucking job as a coach. Man, fuck out of here, nigga. Who would I replace? Mike Vrabel, fair. Who would I replace here? Let me think. As crazy as this sounds, I put Sean Payton up here. I don't like this little smug, arrogant motherfucker, but I'll put Sean Payton there over Kyle Shanahan. I'm just keeping it real. Assistant coach of the year, Vic Fangio. Yeah! Brian Flores. Okay. Vance Joseph, fair. Clay Kubiak. Josh McDaniels. You could argue also. You could probably put, what's the old boy name? What's the dude from Tennessee name? D'Amico Ryans. Possibly. But I honestly, I feel like that. What the hell did I just say? I forgot my damn. Sean Payton. You said because you end up being what they had the #1 seed in the AFC, went to the AFC Championship. I don't know any other coach that would do that, so you got to give him credit on that. So I would put him over Shanahan for sure. Let's see what else was. Yes, the Pro Bowl. Yes. And inquirer minds want to know. The Pro Bowl, what's going on? Okay, here's the thing. Okay, I have to keep it real with you. So, Shador, first off, congratulations to him for the Pro Bowl nod, for being a Pro Bowl alternate. Okay. This is what I do not understand. For the life of me. I see motherfuckers getting up in arms about, now listen, okay. I'm going to be fair, and I'm going to be impartial. As much as I like Shador did not deserve a Pro Bowl nod this year. His numbers didn't merit him getting a Pro Bowl selection, okay? Even as a Pro Bowl alternate. And certainly not over Trevor Lawrence, okay? But here's the thing. You motherfuckers got to calm the fuck down. It's not that serious. I saw former players up there with their fucking CTE-ass brains and shit like, I still have my Pro Bowl helmet. I still have my jersey that I autographed myself and permanent marker. And I put it in glass so if anybody touches it, that's their ass. How dare that nigga that's adoring this in a of a flag football? What man? I can still play. Like, motherfucker, shut the fuck up. It's not that serious. Like, bro, I'm going to be honest with you. Listen, Shador did not deserve the Pro Bowl nod this year. And again, everybody say he's the worst starting quarterback. Shut the fuck up. This is the Browns we're talking about. The Browns are a shit show. Stefanski was damn near sabotaging this nigga. Stefanski might be on some other shit. I ain't going to say what it is, you know what I'm saying? But y'all, niggas will know. Y'all know. Stefanski was sabotaging this nigga. Yeah, like he didn't get enough rep. Like listen, is Shador a finished product? Absolutely the fuck not. What the fuck we not gonna do is we're not gonna sit up here and act like that this man had fair opportunities, and we're not gonna sit up here and act like the Browns are in the shit show. We're not gonna act like that fucking Jerry Jeudy, which led the league in fucking drops, was horrible. You understand what I'm saying? Like. We're not going to act like that the players played up to the standard. And again, like, we can hold him accountable for some of the things he does. Like, him drifting too far out back in the pocket instead of getting the ball out of his hands. We can say the turnovers. But these are things he can work on. But to say he's the worst quarterback, like y'all gotta shut the fuck up. I just wish this energy was on this little stupid ass NFL honors list. I wish for fucking Josh Allen getting glazed for no reason. Again, Josh Allen's a great quarterback, but he was not in any one fucking week. He was not the best player in the NFL. In any one week, if I'm gonna give you an MVP nod, that means at least half the season you were either the best player in the NFL or within the top 3. If you're not in that list, why the fuck would I give you the MVP nod? No, what the fuck? No. And matter of fact, Josh Allen did have a better year than last year. I don't give a fuck what the numbers say. You understand what I'm saying? So that's not saying Josh Allen's bad, but stop giving this nigga fucking awards just because you want so bad to have a white quarterback to be the best quarterback. The white power, y'all, the white power. Like, you motherfuckers want a white quarterback to be the best quarterback in the league so fucking bad that you're willing to give Josh Allen awards and fucking recognition and nominations that he don't actually deserve. Can't wait till this nigga actually do something of merit to actually get the awards that he's earned. Sorry, to get the awards that he's being mentioned for, that he's being nominated for. Like, come the fuck on. So you niggas was not, I ain't hear shit about Josh Allen winning MVP over Lamar Jackson. And Lamar didn't even deserve to win because Saquon was the best player in the NFL last year. I ain't hear shit about that. I didn't hear shit about all the times T.J. Watt was robbed. And it's not to say Aaron Donald isn't great or Aaron Donald isn't a top 3, top 5 defensive player of all time, regardless of era. It's not to take that away from him. But it is to say that Aaron Donald's popularity sometimes, on a couple of occasions, and even Aaron Donald admitted this himself, that T.J. Watt was robbed of a couple years where he was the clear defensive player of the year. I didn't hear nobody say that. I didn't hear nobody say a fucking word. I didn't hear nobody say a word. Like you motherfuckers practice selective outrage. And again, you could say, well, damn, that's not fair how Trevor didn't get the Pro Bowl nod over Shador when Trevor was more deserving. Fine, you can say that, but stop fucking going out of your way. Here's the thing. Just keep the same energy across the fucking board. That's all I ask. Okay? Don't just keep the same fucking energy when you want to kill Jalen Hurts for his performance, but other people have similar performances, and you guys like, you know, he had 102 yards past this game. Jalen fucking sucks. Hurts his ass. He's overrated. That wasn't a question. He's ass. He's fucking buns. The guy's a fucking Big Mac. He's a burger. He's ass. That's what you motherfuckers do. And y'all kill me. Y'all want to get on Jalen Hurts for his performances when he's not, when his numbers don't look so hot. And by the way, real motherfuckers know this. Only the dumbasses will say otherwise. Your numbers do not have no significance on whether or not you played good or you played bad, okay? Because you'd have to actually watch the game to see, okay, is the numbers that this quarterback got, was it things that he can control? Was it bad play calling? Was guys dropping the football? What was the weather like? There's so much context that's missing off of just looking, off of just being a fucking stat merchant, which this is one thing I can't fucking stand. I can't stand when a motherfucker, like, it's good to have stats to back up your claim, and that's fine and dandy. I do the same shit from time to time. I try to do what I could do when I can do it. But look, it's cool. But let's not just be a fucking stat. Let's actually be watching these games. Let's use these two eyes. I got, two pairs of eyes, but most of you have one pair of eyes. Use the motherfuckers. Actually watch the games for yourself. And really pay attention and give context and also just learn the fucking game. Learn how the football is supposed to be played. Stop giving blame to players that don't deserve blame. Cut the shit out. Stop. Please. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's actually, like, if we're going to talk about the fucking game, talk about the game. If you're just going to just give off your opinion and then just try to pass it off as an objective fact when it's just your fucking stank-ass opinion that was unsolicited, nigga, keep that shit to yourself. I don't give a, you know what I'm saying? We don't care over here. Now, there's another thing I want to talk about. So we talk about that. Coaching hires. I want to give my opinion on some of these coaching hires. So let's start off with Kevin Stefanski. So Matt Ryan is president of football operations. Congratulations to him, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with it. I don't have no way, like, why not? You know what I'm saying? If he could do it, cool. What the fuck we hiring Kevin Stefanski for? Why are we doing this? I mean, you realize Michael Penix is a black quarterback. You realize that? You realize that, right? I'm just saying. You realize that Atlanta's a black city. You realize that shit. You realize that. You know what I'm saying? So, Cleveland Browns offensive coordinator Tommy Rees. Oh, they trying to fuck that man up. Penix! No! God damn it. Son of a bitch. Atlanta is such a fucking shit show. From the trading up multiple picks. They could have got James Pierce Jr. with one of their picks, and they traded both for fucking 2 edges. They and the niggas motherfuckers was acting like they was getting Charles Haley and Bruce Smith in the same fucking draft, and it wasn't even only one of their guys really popped off right now, which was James Pierce Jr. Like, stop! What the fuck are we doing? Christian Parker, defensive. What the fuck? You could have got a job anywhere, nigga. Why the fuck would you go to the ops? Why you going to Dallas? You could have went anywhere, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, Dallas secondary gonna be straight. I only want to say congratulations. What? Nigga, you could have got a job anywhere. Nigga, Christian Parker has done a fantastic job since he's been here. You could have got a job anywhere. You picked Dallas, nigga? Direct rivals. Knowing how they sat up there and went through all that. By the way, we tried to interview one day offensive coordinator and fucking Jerry Jones, which I'm actually not even upset about, right? Listen, the rivalry, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So Jerry standing on business. I can't get mad at that. But why the fuck would you just go to, out of all the play, you telling me Christian Parker did not have another defensive coordinator opportunity, another interview? They went straight to Dallas with no problem. Jerry was like, do you like Nick Sirianni? Hell no, that nigga ass. I'm sorry. Do you like Jalen Hurts? Sometimes during the postseason. Later in the postseason. Good. You sound like a cowboy. Well, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I kind of got a little accent to me. I'm not really much for East Coast. Winters be brutal cold. You know we're getting a storm up in Texas, especially in Houston. I don't give a damn. The football year over. Shit, I'm gonna be a goddamn Cancun. You hide. Oh, thank you, Jerry. Thank you. Oh, the accent just slipped out. Thank you so much, Jerry. Jesse Minter is the next head coach of the Ravens. I have 2 modes of thought to this. I think the Jesse Minter hire is great. I have a feeling he's going to be a great head coach. He definitely knows how to call a defense. He's proved that in Michigan. He's proved that with the Chargers. So he knows defense. Okay? So that Baltimore defense is going to be strict. But here's the thing. I'm going to be honest with you, and this is the truth. But you know what? I have 2 modes of thoughts. My first thought is I would have liked the Ravens to hire an offensive mind like Kingsbury or somebody that was, is really nice with the playbook and can really help Lamar and bring receivers over there to really help Lamar, give us some goddamn playmakers. But to be honest with you, Baltimore is going to draft and they're going to structure their team based upon what they believe has given them success, which is run the football, offensive line. They're definitely going to need some revamping on 100% without question. And then they're playing great defense, particularly through their linebackers and their secondary, particularly the fucking fuck, particularly the linebackers in the secondary, right? Which for the most part, that's almost not enough. They could use another corner, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have personally liked to see an offensive-minded coach for Baltimore so he can help open up the offense. But it is what it is. Joe Brady becoming the Bills' next head coach, that is a very, very, very smart move. He's in-house. He knows the offense already. There's not much changes. He's already in the building. I think this makes all the sense in the world. And like a fucking Kevin Patullo type of hiring. I actually like this move for the Bills to promote him to being a head coach. I really like it. And the players are already familiar with him. They already know him. So, like, the shit is easy. I like the move a lot. This is probably one of the best. This and the mentor move, which I'm kind of like a little bit on a seesaw. Pretty solid moves for sure. So Drew Petznig, the Cardinals offensive coordinator, the offense didn't do shit in Arizona. It was really their defense made more noise. Good luck, I guess. Good luck. Don't be surprised if Dan Campbell's on the sideline calling plays again. I'm just saying. Green Bay's defensive coordinator, Jonathan Gannon. I thought he was going to Dallas. Oh. Wait. Oh, shit. The defensive coordinator. So, I'm thinking he's going to be a DB coach over there. So, Christian Parker is their defensive coordinator. That's going to be dope. Not really. I don't know why the fuck I said that. Gannon is going to be the Green Bay Packers defensive coordinator. Good fucking luck. Because his system does not mesh well with those players. The way Green Bay is designed, especially with Micah Parsons, they need to get after the quarterback. They need to be aggressive. I don't think Jonathan Gannon's scheme is going to fit well with Green Bay. Don't be surprised if this defense plays like shit, even with Micah Parsons coming back. Don't be surprised. Don't say I didn't warn you. Eric Bieniemy as the OC, good. That's good. He already familiar with the system. He's a great offensive coordinator. Why not? It's really, you already know it's Andy Reid's office, but I'm just saying. Mike McDaniel done fucking flip-flop more than a goddamn beach resort. More than, but he's the Chargers offensive coordinator. Good for him, I guess. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like the move, and the reason being because the way Mike McDaniel's offense is, he's gonna help open up that playbook. And I'll always say Justin Herbert needed a guy that was going to be able to. They're going to have to get some playmakers on that. Like they definitely need a receiver coming out this draft for sure. Another one. I like the move, and then it's going to help open up the playbook. And finally, you're no longer handcuffing Justin Herbert. So Miami got a new GM, Packers vice president of player personnel, poo-poo, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. John Eric Sullivan. I don't know who this nigga is. I don't know opinion about it. Jeff Hafley. Jeff Hafley is their Dolphins' next head, so he's the Packers defensive coordinator. Which honestly, the defense only really did something because they have Micah Parsons, and then they happen to have good players. I didn't see anything Jeff Hafley did to that defense that really made it any special. This could either be a really good hire or a really bad hire. Now, I know that sounds like fucking stupid, like, yeah, no shit. But I'm saying he's a new face. I don't think he's really proved anything in the league. It's just like, this could either be god-awful, the worst hiring ever, or a sneaky good one. John Harbaugh, have no problem with it. He knows what he's doing. Denard Wilson is the next defensive coordinator. Oh, he going to get that defense playing. Denard Wilson, he going to get that defense playing. Mike McCarthy. This is a fucking joke. And then, guess what they fucking had the nerve to say? Well, we're going to try to bring it. Nigga, Aaron Rodgers didn't like that nigga. What the fuck? Aaron Rodgers was talking shit about how this nigga playbook is prehistoric as fuck. And, like, bro, this nigga, fucking Aaron Rodgers was changing mad plays in a lot of shit. Nigga was changing more goddamn plays than a fucking, like, they being at the club and trying to get girls' numbers and shit. Bro, what the fuck are we talking about? This nigga, bro, this nigga did more changing plays like fucking Broadway had a full goddamn lineup. What the fuck are we talking about? Like, bro, he did not like, bro, this not going to get fucking Aaron Rodgers to stay. The fuck? I'm telling you right now, Pittsburgh, I hope you niggas like top 10 picks. Because you motherfuckers will get a lot of them within the next 3 years. This shit is an awful fucking hire. Zach Robinson is offensive coordinator. I didn't like his offense in Atlanta. I don't know how it's going to translate to Tampa because Michael Penix and Baker are two different styles. I'm really not really huge on this hiring. I'm just not. Robert Saleh. I'm going to keep it real with you. This hiring reminds me a lot of what you call it? This reminds me a lot of the Jesse Minter hire for Baltimore. I have to be honest with you. Where should I put this? I would have liked the offensive-minded coach. Like Baltimore, I'm okay because they need their defense needs help bad, holistically. Obviously, there's some players that are exception, but their defense they need to play better. Like overall, this one I don't like the hiring. The reason why I would like Cam Ward to be developed properly, and I'm not entirely sure if hiring Robert Saleh is the best move for that. It just seemed like Tennessee's like, yo, we're a defensive-minded team. We like to run the ball, and that's the formula we're going to stick with. But I'm going to be honest, you got Cam Ward who can really, given a better offensive line, given better some more wide receiver help, a lot of wide receiver help. And Cam Ward said some shit about I like AJ, but AJ Brown performed on the biggest stage. Calvin really got more fucking drops than fucking young boy in the first quarter. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, stop it. Quarterbacks coach Dave Blau, the offensive coordinator for Washington. This shit ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. That's it. That's all I want to talk about. Let's talk about these games. Woo! Woo! Broncos and the Patriots. A game where the weather was looking alright, and then the weather was turned into a goddamn blizzard. And whoever was in charge of doing the uniforms for the Patriots, you motherfuckers is geniuses. Going all white in the snow. Bitch, is y'all motherfuckers trying to recreate the goddamn scene from Mark Wahlberg's The Shooter? What the fuck are we doing? Why are you going all, like, there's no way that nigga check the weather and say, yeah, we're going to put him in all white. At least put some fucking blue pants on. Shit, I think I would have pulled some streets and be like, you know what? Let's go wear red. Well, actually, that's going to be hard to see, especially the distance, because the red and orange going to look very similar. At least put some goddamn blue pants on. At the very least, put some blue pants on. Like, all white? What fucking genius decided to do that? Or I would have pulled some streets and be like, you know what? Let's, is it okay if we could dress in blue or some shit like that? Like, what the fuck? This is goddamn stupid, bro. All white? And I knew they had to check the goddamn weather. Okay. So there's a lot of storylines here that I would like to discuss. I said discuss. Discuss! Jared Stidham. Everybody was saying, oh, he's better than Jalen Hurts. The nigga played one good quarter. One. And I'm being nice. When I say one quarter, I'm being very nice here. He's not bad. I like his mobility for the most part, and his arm is pretty good. He's actually solid. I think if you really get him under a good system, he can start for the NFL team. Stidham's actually solid, but he's flawed. Obviously flawed. He takes all day to get rid of the ball. He doesn't know how to go to his checkdowns. He has mobility, but sometimes if the motherfucker's not there, go fucking run. Same shit that Drake May was doing. Drake May's mobile, go run the ball. If you have mobility to your side, go run the football. That's it. The Broncos have no run game. R.J. Harvey, he does some nice highlight plays and spin. The difference between him and Saquon Barkley, at least when Saquon do all these spins, moves, jukes, breaking tackles, at least he going to try to go somewhere. R.J. Harvey do all these spin moves, tackles, and jukes and goes absolutely fucking nowhere, barely past the line of scrimmage. The Broncos need a running back. There's no way they can operate their offense like just relying. And listen, I understand that Bo Nix not being there made a difference, but I'm going to be honest with you. You can't get no offense without no fucking run game. Especially if you knew that the goddamn weather was going to be bad. You should have, like, the running backs, they're not good at all. Pat Bryant, which I was surprised about, came back off concussion. Marvin Mims has a pretty good. Cortland Sutton. And this is where I have to get off Sean Payton about. Like, number one, I feel like that, even before the snowstorm and shit, I really don't like Sean Payton's play calling. His play calling fucking sucks. Like, okay. The 4th and 1 in the second quarter. All right, bro. You ain't get it. Oh. Damn, nigga, what the fuck? Champion ass list. All right, bro. So, 4th and 1, you ain't get it. All right, whatever. It is what it is. I'm not upset necessarily because a lot of people say, well, you should have kicked the 3. I'm not upset about them going for 4th and 1. I'm really not. Why the fuck would you do a play action? So your quarterback is having a tough time against the Patriots' pressure. The offensive line neither one of these offensive lines played particularly great. And we'll talk about the Patriots' offensive line in a second. But your run game is non-existent. And I feel like that he needs to start, if the run game was struggling, you got to start utilizing these backs in the passing game. You got to start utilizing McLaughlin and R.J. Harvey in the passing game. So the lack of productivity from the running backs really stifles this offense. And his play calling is too fucking conservative. Way too conservative. And it's just like, okay, yeah, the 4th quarter, whatever, the weather was bad. But even just on a regular, like his play call just doesn't make any fucking sense at all. Like, way too conservative, way too easy to run. Like, yo, like, you got playmakers, you got core. And here's the thing that really pisses me off. And there's two modes thought to what I'm about to say. Cortland Sutton did not have a great playoffs. Like, too many fucking drops. In the same breath, he is your best wide receiver. You need to find. It's nice that Pat Bryant can get involved, which I think he got. I was surprised that he played because he had a concussion, but he ended up getting. I think he was out with a hamstring. Mims, I thought, almost got hurt, but I think he came back in. Jordan Humphrey had a couple bad drops. I think he did have a touchdown though. Why is Evan Ingram not getting involved? Evan Ingram is a receiving tight end who is capable of being productive because when they threw the ball to him a few times, he made something out of it. You got a Patriots team that's bringing heavy pressure, and you don't think to... What the fuck I was trying to say? You don't think to try to involve your best wide receiver? No, fuck that. You don't think to try to involve your tight end, who could be a safety blanket for your quarterback? Evan Ingram is a receiver tight end I think is still capable of being productive, even at the age he is now. You got to involve Evan Ingram and honestly, you have to make it a point of emphasis and say Cortland Sutton needs to have the ball in his hands. It's nice that Pat Bryant or Jordan Humphreys can get some catches. Fine. Mims, okay, cool. It's nice that you can kind of do a wide receiver by committee because those guys, and also I feel like that Troy Franklin's absence also hurt them this game as well. But here's the thing. Cortland Sutton is your best wide receiver. Your tight end is capable of being productive. Why you're not involved in the gameplay, I have no fucking clue. And that's another thing that really didn't make sense. So, and that's really on Sean Payton. So you run. So on the last drive for the Broncos in the snow with limited visibility, you throw the ball. And there was a missed opportunity because I think Christian Gonzalez, one of the best corners in the league, was one-on-one. And Mims, I think, had him beat. So you know what Sean Payton does? Let me go test one of the best corners, one of the best defensive players in this league with the same fucking play. And I promise you, it's definitely going to be successful. Got his ass picked off. You ran the same fucking play. Mike Vrabel, a great defensive mind, a great player, who has talented players. Your quarterback's not really making the best of decisions right now, and you go with the same fucking play? So the 4th and 1 thing, I have a problem because why the fuck are you going play action knowing that the Patriots are getting through pressure-wise? He has no time really. Sometimes he's fucking up by holding on to the ball too long and not being decisive with it and getting the ball out of his hands. Another thing is that the Broncos, they're not doing a good job of handling the pressure from the Patriots. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? So, Sean Payton's play calling was just hideous. It really was. For the Patriots, I don't mind that they involve Ramondre Stevenson, but Trayvon Henderson is a very talented back. I would have liked to see him get involved a lot more than he was this game. Everybody's bitching about the 86 yards. It is what it is. To me, in the playoffs, it don't really fucking matter at all. Everyone will say, well, see, if Jalen did it, I'm like, okay. You might have a point. They definitely would have been talking about how Jalen only had 86 yards, but the weather was bad. And to me, in the playoffs, I don't really give a shit about your stats like that. Because here's the thing, right? And this is what I literally just spoke about 15 minutes ago. I said, your stats, what you call it? Don't be stat merchants. Actually watch the game for yourself. Learn the game of football. And you watching gives you context as to what was going on. To me, I'm not saying Drake May was perfect. I think there was some really bad play calls from Josh McDaniels. One, like I said before, Trayvon Henderson should have been involved more. Two, y'all know how I feel about Zach Bond. Should have got Defensive Player of the Year, but they gave it to Patrick Surtain, and you really can't get mad at it because the year he had last year was fantastic. Patrick Surtain is 100% a top 5, maybe I will go as far as to say top 3 defensive player in this league. But definitely top 5, like minimum. He might be higher, but I'm going to say top 5 to be on the safe side. You're going one-on-one. Not even with Stephon Diggs. With fucking Butte. And don't get me wrong, Butte makes some plays every now and then. You're not going to one-on-one with your best receiver in Stephon Diggs or Mac Hollins. You're going with fucking Butte? One-on-one against Patrick Surtain as if the fuck are we talking? What are we doing here? So I don't like how they was trying to test. And by the way, if you're going to do that, at least do that with a guy that you know is going to make a play on the ball like a Mac Hollins and a fucking Stephon Diggs. Don't do it with your fucking 3rd, 4th, 5th string wide receiver. The fuck? What are we doing? To me, I feel like the Patriots played a little conservative at times because here's the thing. Don't tell me that the only plays you got is fucking a goal ball to Butte going one-on-one against a top 5 defensive player in this league. Don't tell me that's your only play call. All right? So already that's a problem within itself. Now, you couple that with okay, you have multiple wide receivers that can get the ball. Hunter Henry, I felt, should have been way more involved. Mac Hollins did get some receptions, but I would like for him to get involved. Stephon Diggs, why are we not involving him? Why are we throwing the ball more to Butte? They were throwing actually got the same amount of targets. It didn't feel like it. To me, I feel like Butte was just targeted way too much. But you have so many weapons at your disposal. It's not even funny. By the way, Will Campbell, we talk about Abdul Carter being on my bus watch. Will Campbell, you were getting your ass whooped on a regular basis. I mean, it's like a badass kid that always doing something. Badass kid and goddamn ripped up his goddamn report card. Badass kid was talking. Badass kid was cursing his teacher out. Badass kid was fighting. You like a badass kid every goddamn day. You coming home and getting into some type of trouble. Will Campbell's getting his ass whooped every day. I'm surprised the nigga is able to sit down in a fucking chair. You getting your ass, like, Will Campbell, you got to get your ass in the lab. Not no fuck, you need to get your ass in the lab. Whatever the fuck you got to do, change your diet, your workout routine, whatever. Will Campbell, get your motherfucking ass in the lab. Quickly. We don't need you to find no goddamn cure to common cold or goddamn influenza or no shit like or diabetes or fuck all that. Get your motherfucking ass in the lab and work on your fucking game and get yourself in better goddamn shape. Cause I ain't gonna hold you. You had me fooled just like everybody else with the press conference. You had me fooled. Not no more. My eyes is wide open. Because anytime they keep mentioning an offensive fucking line player every 2-3 plays, you ain't doing your job. I mean, he was getting his ass beat bad. Zach Allen actually had a really, really good game. Him and I think Malcolm Roach were definitely impact players. They played well in the previous game against the against the Bills, and they continued their success in that game as well. Both of them played lights out. And also Patrick Surtain was great. Like he proved that, yo, I'm a top 5 defensive player. What the fuck you doing with Boutte? Boutte is Boutte. Like what? Excuse me? The fuck? I'm gonna turn Boutte to a goddamn BBL. Fucking keep playing with me. But no, it's a real shit. So I feel like that the Patriots, you got too many weapons. Like even before the weather got bad, you got too many weapons. That your best play can't simply be a one-on-one against a top 5 defensive player in the league. And not even with your best wide receiver, by the way. Hunter Henry should have got involved way more. 3 targets is not enough, especially when the weather was as adverse as it was. Hunter Henry has to get involved. He's been coming through a lot, right? So Christian Gonzalez definitely played good. I forgot he had a sack. Carlton Davis been playing good to hold Marcus Jones. By the way, I ain't gonna lie to you. That Denver punter did a really, really good job. Denver's punter was outstanding for sure. And Milton Williams also having a really good playoffs as well. Let's see if I can find his name over here. Oh shit, he didn't record no stats? Whatever. Shout out to Milton Williams though. He definitely been playing good for sure. The stats don't reflect it, but he has been. But yeah, that Denver punter did a really good job. And I think Will Lutz missed a field goal as well. So it is what it is. The visibility was ass. Both of the kickers didn't play their best game, to be honest with you. But yeah, the Drake May 86 yards. Y'all niggas is stat merchants. I don't see it as that. I feel like Drake May wasn't perfect, but I feel like he did his best. He was solid. He was honestly solid. Like when it was time for him to make plays for his team, put the team on his back to win the football game, he did what was required. So I'm not looking at this stat line and saying he's ass. No, like weather was bad, and honestly, like they won the game because of him, not in spite of him. So I take my cap off for Drake May. You got the Super Bowl. It is what it is. Let's move on, and I'm gonna be honest with you. This game was a snooze fest. Snooze fest. Snooze fest. Let's go over to the Rams and Seahawks, and then we're going to move on. Now, this was kind of crazy because you would think, oh, Rams came up short. Oh, Matthew Stafford coming up short again. I'm going to be honest with you. Matthew Stafford, outside of almost throwing an interception to Tariq Woolen, which he should have caught, Matthew Stafford played practically a perfect game. And you guys remember, I talked about it on the last stream when I talked about the problems. See, this is what I really, really liked. This would really impress me. Okay? Actually, does your boy know ball or what? Hold on a second. Let me explain something. I really like the adjustments both of these teams made. For the Rams, so the Rams need to run the football more. They did that. It wasn't highly successful, and I do agree that maybe they got a little too pass happy in certain respects. But also, I really liked how Davante Adams was more involved. I'm like, yo, I don't know if he's injured or whatever, but you need to involve him more in the offense. When I spoke about the Bears game and some of the problems that I seen in the Rams, I said one is they need to run the football more. They need to use Blake Corum more. They did those things. I feel like they did bend the run, maybe a tag too quickly, but at least they tried to make those adjustments and tried to implement the run game more. Also, they opened up the playbook and started involving the receivers. Now, again, Higbee wasn't as involved as I'd like him to be. Cody Parker had a drop, but he also was productive. Puka Nacua was just a fucking beast. But yeah, I really like the biggest adjustment they made was actually involving Davante Adams more, and that's what I wanted to see. So I was thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, is he injured? Because I don't know why the hell you got a Hall of Fame wide receiver on your team that can help open up things for Nacua, and you're not throwing him the football. So he definitely was winning his matches for sure. So Devontae Adams played a fucking fantastic game, and honestly, Matthew Stafford was outstanding. He was outstanding. I have to be like, the only one mistake, and I'm gonna be honest with you. You can go through every goddamn quarterback in the history of football. They always have a throw that they want back. That throw to Tariq Woolen should have been intercepted, but it wasn't. And let's look at it like this: Cody Parker dropped a touchdown, which I don't know if it was I think they went for it on fourth down. Seattle played great. Like, honestly, that drive was might have been the last offensive drive for the Rams. The Seattle Seahawks played really good defense. I didn't find anything glaring that was wrong with the playbook per se. Maybe they could have had a running back there like Kyron Williams or Blake Corum, been a passing option where you could dump it off. But I feel like that for the most part, the offense moved the way it was supposed to. It just guys was cut. Like, Seattle played great. This is one of those really rare occasions where I can't say that McVay called bad plays. It just everybody was covered. The defense was superb in the red zone. But Cody Parker catches that football with a walk-in touchdown. The game is partially on him. But honestly, Matthew Stafford played outstanding. I have to give him an A+. He threw the ball. We needed to throw the ball. The throws was on point. The throws was crispy. He put the team on his back and said, we're not losing this motherfucker. So I got to give respect, and I also have to give respect for McVay to make the adjustments to have Devontae Adams, be more involved in the offense. I just wish maybe Higbee should have been more involved. Again, I understand you got multiple tight ends who can make catches, but Higbee's your guy. If he's playing, you got to throw him the football. Much more than, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Higbee only one target. That's not going to cut it. You don't have your starting tight end there, and don't throw him one target. No chance in hell. Kobe Parkinson's getting more fucking targets. Absolutely not. Seattle's defense was outstanding, but, here's the thing. And Tariq Woolen, I do respect that you went up to McVay and shook his hand, but here's the thing. You fucked up twice. You caused, it could have been a 3-0 for Seattle. You went over to their sidelines talking shit. I'm all for competitiveness. And I even felt that because it was a playoff game and making a call of that magnitude would alter the game significantly, I could agree that quite possibly, you know what? They could have let that one go. But the rules are the rules. It is what it is. You know the rules. You went directly over their sidelines and talking shit. And then you got your ass burnt. You did your goddamn best impression of Eli Apple and got your ass burnt. Okay? Somebody forgot that there was boiling water in the kitchen, and it was your ass. You got burnt. Don't sit up here when your teammates is holding you accountable, whether it be you feel like the rookie Eminwari, who had a fantastic year, by the way, quite arguably defensive rookie of the year, quite arguably. Him or James Pierce Jr., you pick. But your teammates are holding you accountable, whether it's a rookie or maybe you feel like a rookie shouldn't be talking to you. It doesn't fucking matter. Y'all a team. Yeah, I try to clean it up very nice on social media, whatever, but y'all a team. I don't give a fuck who talking to you. You're in the wrong. And I have to criticize Mike McDonald in this. McDonald got to learn how to be a fucking tougher coach than what he is. He's too fucking soft. And I know that coming off like, damn, I'm calling another man, but like, here's the thing. He's too soft when it comes to certain things. Like, number one, DK Metcalf, even though he might have had a valid reason, he has no fucking business going on there, grabbing a fucking headset and yelling at his offensive coordinator. The fact that they allowed that on your watch says a lot. You got to put some fucking law and order. You can't have a dude that fucked up twice going back and forth with teammates. He's wrong. Your teammates chewing your ass out. You got to sit there and take it. You want to know why? Because you fucked up. You could have costed the team the game with you not doing your fucking part. So somebody getting on your ass when you're not doing your job, take it and move the fuck on. But you have no legs. When you fucked up to the magnitude that you did, you have no legs to stand on. There's no reason you going back and forth with Tariq Woolen. You're in the wrong. You had 2 fucking awful plays. You costed a 3-and-out for Seattle, and Puka burnt the fuck out you for a touchdown. So you letting your team down right now with your play and your behavior and the extracurricular bullshit behavior after the play. Don't sit up there and go back and forth and try to get upset because you feel like maybe a rookie shouldn't be talking to you, nigga. Nobody's above accountability, and certainly not your ass. And if it happens to be a rookie that's holding you accountable, so the fuck what? So what? Y'all a team. So get over this shit. You fucked up. But Mike McDonald, you got to put some motherfucking law and order down. You can't be a fucking defensive-minded coach and just be soft with certain shit. Nah, fuck all that. You got to be tough. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Tariq Woolen isn't doing that on Dan Campbell's watch. They're not doing that with DeMeco Ryans. Niggas know who they can get away with certain shit with and who they can't. You're not doing that with a fucking Bill Parcells. You're not doing that on the sidelines with goddamn Bill Belichick. That ain't to say there hasn't been any disruptions, right? Andy Reid, there's been a couple skirmishes here and there, but Andy Reid don't allow that shit on the sidelines. Okay? Bill Parcells, motherfucking, what's the old boy name from the 49ers? I forgot the nigga name. The West Coast offense. Whatever. The certain coaches, they not allowing none of that shit. Deion Sanders, you're not doing that on his motherfucking sidelines. That's just not happening. There's certain coaches that know how to put law and order. I ain't gonna hold you though. Just to throw in like a little side note or whatever. Ain't no motherfucking way you gonna find me for my social media. My social media activity ain't got shit to do with the team. Nothing. Mind your motherfucking business. It's my social media, my goddamn phone. What I do, as long as that ain't nothing illegal, mind your motherfucking. If I'm cursing the guy, be like, man, shut the fuck up, bitch. You don't know what you talk about. I didn't play bad. You don't know football. Shut your bitch ass up. If I say that, mind your fucking business. That ain't got nothing to do with you. By the way, I'm not going to get into the whole spiel about what. Well, they said that he doesn't want a corner under 5'9", or Saban said he doesn't want a corner over 5'9". Who gives a fuck? It's their team. They just happen to say their preferences out loud. So the fuck what? That's like you get mad at a girl for saying, well, I ain't going to date no nigga that work a 9 to 5. You get mad, but you really can't because that's their preference. Same shit. It's their team. They put whoever the fuck they want on their team. They just voicing their process and their thought process out loud. That's it. It's not a big deal. So what? So niggas, y'all be making a big deal about shit that's really not. Like all they doing is just basically saying their thoughts out loud. That's it. But they still gonna approach their process the same fucking way. So you telling me you can coach better than them? No, the hell you can't. You could be a better coach than Saban. You could be a better coach than Belichick. You can be a better coach than goddamn Deion Sanders. No, the fuck you can't. You know more football than them? No, you can't. Seattle did a masterful job with their offense. Number one, here's the thing, right? And Shady, I gotta call your ass out again. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Not you, LaShawn McCoy. Sit your motherfucking ass down. Talking to you. I forgot. I swear to God, I've been looking for this clip forever. But it was Love and Hip Hop. It was a girl that looked like Rihanna. I don't know if it was Jocelyn Hernandez or whatever. But this girl was funny as hell. She said, bitch, I'm talking to you. I swear to God, yo, if I ever come across that clip, bro, whoever the fuck, I'm telling you right now, whoever find that clip in the near future, you find that Love and Hip Hop clip, y'all able to send it to me, whatever the case may be, bro, I swear to God, I'll give y'all money. Whoever find that motherfucker, I'll give y'all money, straight up. Or that Love and Hip Hop clip where the girl was like, bitch, I'm talking to you. I swear to God, bro, that shit, that was the funniest Love and Hip Hop moment of all time, for me personally. Seattle, masterful job. Kenneth Walker struggled a little bit in the first half, but finally got it going in the second half. Sam Darnold was outstanding. I would say flawless. and Slim and the man, I'm gonna try to refrain from insulting you because I'm about to call you something else outside of because you're not Slim Shady, it's something else. But look, let me try to be respectful in my opinion. Not trying to give a quarterback credit. You can say I don't like the quarterback. Your opinion, okay? We can't fight you on that. But you're gonna sit up here and talk about some. Oh yeah. You know, I don't know why we. And then Amato was like, I don't. Well, the Rams should not be allowing us to give Sam Darnold that much credit. If he fucking played good, he played good. What the fuck are you talking about? Nigga, just find a way to say stupid ass shit on a regular. Like every time Acho makes one good point, he say three different stupid ass shit. So he'll say some shit, be like, yeah, you know, Drake May's the MVP candidate. Okay, cool. Then he'll say some shit like Jalen Hurts is the worst quarterback in the league, or is Lamar Jackson overrated, or he'll say some stupid ass shit, or like it has Patrick Surtain fell off a cliff. Like what? Then fucking Trayvon Diggs. Should he have, did he turn into an Incredible Hulk after getting hit with a fucking TV? Nigga, what the fuck are you what are you talking about? It's not fucking stupid. Like, he'll say some shit that's like, okay, you can tell you're a former football player, he knows this shit. Then he'll say 3 things in a fucking row that's just beyond fucking stupid. Like, the Greg Roman shit he was talking about, I'm like, bro, what the fuck, what are you doing? So, yeah, Darnold played fucking flawless. Ran when he needed to, made great decisions with the football, didn't put the heart. I don't think there was one bad throw that I could recollect from Sam Darnold. Like Sam Darnold was flawless. Kenneth Walker, like I said, took him a while. First half, he struggled a little bit. Second half, he was on point. Let's see. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And by the way, this is what I got to give credit to for Seattle. Because I talked about, yo, listen. You got to go find a way to get Jackson Smith and Jigba open. You got to find a way to get them open. You got to find a way to start using your tight ends. Well, you got to find a way to allow Rashid Shaheed to be involved more in the offense. Instead of just having him do special teams and a gadget player, because what he did with New Orleans, he could actually play. He's a legit wide receiver. You got to use him as such and try to open up things for Jack Smith and Jigba. And lo and behold, they did. They went out of their way to scheme Jack Smith and Jigba being their best. I said, I don't give a fuck if it's Jerry Rice, Randy Moss. You know, you got those guys on the team. A.J. Brown, Devontae, you got to give that motherfucking rock. It don't matter what, double team, triple, don't matter. You find a way to give him the fucking ball. Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua, right? You find a way to give Jack Smith and Jigba the fucking ball. So I was really impressed that the thing that I said that Seattle could have done better in the 49ers game, that both of these teams did a really good job of making offensive adjustments. So shout out to that. Rashid Shaheed got involved in the offense. Jack Smith and Jigba had a fucking monster game. Cooper Kupp, I was a little concerned in the first half, but he finally got it together, and in the second half he was hooping straight up. Kenneth Walker was hooping too. Again, took a little bit of while. Second half he was on point. But yeah, both of these quarterbacks were flawless. To blame Matthew Stafford in any way for this loss, he's just a fucking idiot. Rams defense. I have to be honest with you. This is going to be a controversial take, but I have to say it. Somebody got to say it. I'm disappointed in Jared Verse. Jared Verse. Somebody needs to take the fucking torch from Aaron Donald. The spirit of Aaron Donald should be in that fucking bit. Just like Baltimore, the spirit of Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs, goddamn Ed Reed is in the Baltimore. The spirit in Pittsburgh, the spirit of James Harrison, the spirit of Donnie Shields, Jack Lambert, Jack Ham, Mel Blount, Mean Joe Green. Spirit of those guys, the spirit of fucking Troy Polamalu is in Pittsburgh. The spirit of Aaron Donald is on that. The spirit of Deacon Jones is in that defense. Where's the fucking leadership? Jared Verse, this is your second year. I'm looking for you to be the leader of the team now. You so-so. Braden Fisk outplaying you. And I think he's a productive player, but I don't think he's the best defensive player of that team. Where the fuck has been... Like, I'm bet, did Jared Verse have one dominant game this year? Jared Verse been 2 in the middle. I need you to go take the fucking torch. Cameron Curl. I need you to... Somebody got to take the fucking torch with this football team. Whether it's Cameron Curl, but I was really looking for Jared Verse. Who the fuck is going to step up and lead this defense? There's no talking on the sidelines. There's no getting together and saying like, yo, let's make sure. And also, here's the thing too. The Rams, if they don't clean up their cornerback room, they're in trouble because they didn't even fucking trust Emmanuel Forbes. And Emmanuel Forbes better be careful because he keep going at this rate. He's not going to be, nobody's going to pick him up. Because for some odd reason, I don't know if it was injury or his play, they didn't even trust this guy to actually play at all. They didn't trust him to play. He did make one play against the Rams, but they didn't even trust goddamn Emmanuel Forbes. So the Rams next year, they got to focus on corner. I will go corner in the first pick. Chris Shula, the defensive coordinator, has been playing and doing a great job with this football team all year long. But somebody got to step up. And again, I was looking for Jared Verse to take that fucking... You work with Aaron Donald, you pass the workout. It's kind of like the rite of passage. You need to step the fuck up. And he should have rallied the team together, and they should have played fierce, ferocious. Y'all got a Super Bowl trip on the line. You got Matthew Stafford and them boys doing all that with Devontae stepping up. You got motherfucking Puka Nacua playing the way he's playing. And y'all sit up there and y'all didn't fucking stop Seattle not once. Not once. You didn't try to put your hands on motherfucking to try to bump her. And here's the thing, and I have to be honest with you, okay? Jack Smith-Njigba, I don't want to call you soft by any means. I don't even want to insult you. But here's the thing. You gotta throw an elbow to a motherfucker. You gotta do something dirty one time because here's the thing. I think people are gonna have to respect your talent because you that guy. But one thing you can't do, especially as a great receiver like you gotta have a little bit of a mean chip on your shoulder. So every now and then, pretend like you excited about a touchdown and back punch a motherfucker. Like, yeah, hell, good job, Donald. Bah! You know what I'm saying? I say, you know what I'm saying? You got to do some dirty shit. You got to do it like a fucking Hines Ward chop block special. You got to figure out some dirty-ass way to let a motherfucker know because here's the thing. I'm going to be honest with you. They think you're soft. I remember he was trying to go get the ball so they could run a no huddle. The defender was like, nah, you're not gonna. Jack Smith-Njigba, you gotta do something dirty one time. You have to. It might cost you some money. Maybe you could ask somebody to help you pay off, whatever the case may be. You're a great receiver, not good, great. You're arguably the best receiver in the league right now. You gotta have a little bit of a dirty spirit in you. Right? Because Devontae Adams, I know he can back punch. A.J. Brown, he can back punch a motherfucker. Just Jefferson, he gonna allow you to talk, but there's limits. Amon-Ra, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have a mean streak in you where you're able to motherfucker, you gotta put a motherfucker in the headlock and shit like Craig and Day-Day. You know what I'm saying? So you'll get the rip money tonight. Like you gotta do something dirty one time because the defenses that I see they play you, they think you're soft. So they try to do little shit. You need to throw a punch or something. You have to do it. Because what's going to let the rest of the league know, when you come against Jack Smith-Njigba, I may be a nice guy, I may be nice with the skills, but I'm also nice with these hands. And anybody can get this goddamn work. And that way niggas won't try you. Because what I be seeing going on in the games, motherfuckers be trying to try Jack Smith-Njigba like he's soft. You got to do something dirty. Just one time. Take the fucking fine, whatever. You got to stand and mess the rest of the league. Like, Jackson Smith, JSN ain't motherfucking soft. And JSN don't stand for a goddamn cable. Don't stand for a fucking, the another version of PBS or some shit like that. It ain't no goddamn kids channel. You know what I'm saying? JSN is Jackson Smith motherfucking Njigba. You know what I'm saying? From OSU. You feel me? So, again, right? But yeah, great game. This was the NFC game's been on point. AFC's been fucking snooze fest. I ain't gonna cap to you. But yeah, congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks for getting their much deserved win. And the Rams, y'all disappointed defense. But here's the thing, Shady. it's okay if you want to say, I don't like Sam Darnold. But if you're speaking objectively on the show, let's not just say dumb shit like, oh, yeah, well, you know, he got carried or whatever the fuck his excuse was. Like, bro, I'm an Eagles fan. Everybody knows fuck Dallas. But if Dak played good, I ain't going to say he played like shit. If he played good through 300 yards, he played good. It is what it is. And I've said that. I've gave credit to goddamn Dak Prescott. Now, last but not least, so couple things. So first thing is the Eagles have yet to find a fucking OC, and everybody's abandoning this shit. That's they fucking lost. If they too fucking stupid, because here's the thing, you got the easiest job in the world. You got a quarterback where y'all debate his talent. He can't do shit. He can't throw in the middle. He can't do in the pop. Whatever. Y'all debate that shit. You know he's already disproven that, and it's not really entirely his fault what's going on with him, the struggles. And y'all keep talking about the A.J. Brown shit. A.J. Brown is not getting fucking traded for the 2026-2027. It's not fucking happening. How he spoke about it, and A.J. Brown said he want to be here. If anything's going to happen, it's going to be the year after. It's not going to be right now. We're going to take a big-ass cap hit, and you motherfuckers think you're going to give us a second no. If it ain't Micah Parsons level compensation, shove it up your ass. We are not going to fucking take a $60 million, $45 million goddamn cap hit. Give y'all a fucking player that's guaranteed to help y'all get to a Super Bowl. We're going to give you a player in this fucking prime that you have him on your team. You're guaranteed you're going to get a Super Bowl. You're going to the big game, or at least to the conference championship. You don't bring A.J. Brown in your team to be fucking middle of the pack. You bring A.J. Brown to get a Super Bowl. You want us to give you a fucking weapon for free, and us take a cap and suck a dick. Suck it. Kiss ass. We're not going to give you a fucking a great player that's going to be Super Bowl for fucking free. No, Josh Allen is not having fucking, what's the name of his team? No, Lamar Jackson cannot have A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown's a fucking Philadelphia Eagle in the 2026-2027 season. You don't like it? Cry. I don't give a fuck. Keep saying that dumbass shit. Now, all these coaches, McDaniels, Dable, whoever the fuck, and everybody get this goddamn smoke. Number one, some of you niggas ain't even really qualified to goddamn coordinate this office. I don't even want you motherfuckers nowhere near the goddamn Eagles, nowhere near the fucking Lincoln Financial Field or fucking NovaCare complex whatsoever. First and foremost, some of you motherfuckers not even qualified. First and foremost. Secondly, all right, here's the thing. You motherfuckers are stupid. You do well with the Eagles. You have an easy-ass job. You have a fucking all-Madden team, a quarterback that's coachable, works hard, mature, a leader. It's a fucking alley. Your job is easy, nigga. It's like finding a fucking daycare, or being a fucking summer camp instructor. Like, it's an easy fucking job, nigga. What? So, y'all, and also talk about you do well, you get head coaching opportunities. And it's fucking easy. You have an all-Madden team. Or not one side of the ball, on the other side of the ball as well. You tell me that you're not going to take an opportunity. Y'all fucking stupid? Huh? Y'all fucking dumb? But yeah, they fucking lost. Y'all can say, well, Jalen might not be that good. Well, most of y'all fucking quarterbacks must be that good because y'all motherfuckers is at home right now. And Cancun, bitch. See, I talk shit about Jalen Hurts all I want. And by the way, y'all in Cancun partially because your quarterbacks fucking suck. Y'all quarterbacks turn the fucking ball over. And didn't do a good job of taking care of the ball and made bad decisions that costed y'all to go to the next fucking round. It is what it is. Patriots and Seattle. Real quick thoughts. My vote, I'm going with the Patriots just because I feel like Seattle, they didn't really do a good job. When they had to deal with more options than what the 49ers presented, they couldn't really handle it. I feel like that the run game will be a little bit more of a factor because you got Ramondre Stevenson, and then you have Trayvon Henderson. You have two running backs to worry about. And also, Patriots got a defense too. And Charbonnet not being there, all the workload, as good as Kenneth Walker is, he got to do all the running. So if Kenneth Walker is stopped, that's the end of your run game. You can't. Sam Darnold not good enough to do no fucking RPO. He's a little mobile. He ain't fucking Jalen Hurts or Lamar Jackson type mobile. So you can't really run a RPO game with him. So you kind of fucked. So If they stop the run, make it one-dimensional, and make Sam Darnold have to throw, and then you make sure that Jack Smith-Njigba doesn't get shit. And on top of that, difference between the Rams and fucking the Patriots, Christian Gonzalez is a top 10 defensive player in the league. He can travel to go guard Jack Smith-Njigba one-on-one. They can have guys where, and Vrabel's a smart defensive mind. So I feel like that, again, the games are based on matchups. I feel like that the Patriots have a better matchup, particularly based on what I said as far as having an answer for Jack Smith-Njigba, being able to stop the run because they only have Kenneth Walker who can run the ball in that system. Once you get them out the equation, they straight up one-dimensional. Now Darnold will have to pick you apart with the arm. And the Patriots got answers with the running, but two running backs, not just one, two running backs. And they got wide receivers all over the place, and Hunter Henry is a problem. So that's going to be very challenging for this defense. But here's the thing. Here's where Seattle can somewhat benefit. Drake May likes to step up in the pocket. So if you have good TTs like Leonard Williams, and you got a great line with DeMarcus Lawrence, who's having a fucking great year, you can kind of put a stoppage to Drake May, especially if you try and get the ball out of his hands. You can make him feel uncomfortable, get him rattled, and potentially get some turnovers because Drake May has been strip sacked a lot in this wild card. You can get a turnover or two and put the ball in Seattle. But really, matchup speaking wise, I don't see how Seattle can win this game because I feel like the Patriots have too many. The Patriots have more answers for Seattle than Seattle have answers for the Patriots, and I'm just keeping it real. Okay, that's all I gotta say, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. If not, some other time this week. We'll figure it out. It's gonna be skits, unless something happens crazy in football, we'll talk about it. If not, skits all day, and then we'll just I'm gonna kind of wing it. Don't make no promise or nothing, but I'll wing it. All right, I'm out of here. Peace. All right.